There is no need to get opinions from others. I used to feel like this, and I used to
Hmm.
feel like why that person is like rectifying my mistake, why that person is like telling anything. But
I started enjoying, and that is why this, this one thing came to me, that this is what I can do. This is what I meant for. This is how I realized that this is the right path for me.
hi Rajni, how are you?
Hello, Mansi ji. I am good, and finally we are meeting here. I'm really
Yeah.
glad, excited. It's been a long time that we have been planning to connect to each other. So finally we are here.
Hmm.
I'm super excited, thrilled. How are you doing? Thank you so much for asking.
I'm also doing great, and I was also very much excited to meet you. But yeah, this is the luckiest day, which today we are connecting with each other, talking with each other, and yeah, I'm so excited still. I don't know what
Great.
I will do in it, but I'm so excited.
Great. Glad to know that. Yeah. So today I would love to discuss a lot of questions with you, not just about how you learned English, but about yourself and other things.
That is very
But
common question.
yeah, but before that, before we dive into that conversation, I want you to give your introduction, because here on my YouTube channel, Try to Thrive, you are for the very first time. So welcome, and would love to listen to you.
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself on your platform for your audience. So yes, okay. As you know, my name is Mansi Gola. I hail from Delhi. If I talk about my educational qualifications, so I have done master in social work. I wanted to do it in English honors, but it was not possible at that time. But yeah, and if I talk about my hobbies, so I love to play badminton. But nowadays, being a mother after getting married, I don't get time for it. But whenever I get time, I love to play it. And if I talk about my profession, so I'm a profession, like I'm a teacher by profession, and I am mother also. I am homemaker also. So I do so many things. So I wear so many hats at the same time. So
Hmm.
yes, and I run YouTube channel also. I run Facebook page also, and it's been I think 14 years I'm in this profession. I have been teaching since 2010. After completed my 10th board, I started. Sorry, 10th board, not 10th, 12th board. I started teaching English in a private school, and then
Mhm.
yeah, that was the day when I started my this career.
Oh, wow.
That's all.
Wow, great. I'm thrilled to hear that being a mother, housewife, like working at home, making home, and then YouTuber, then a tutor. There are a lot of things on your plate to complete every day. And I salute you, because you are, I guess, capable enough to manage. You have that potential to manage time and manage your all the things, as you are running a Facebook page too. I am, like, I don't have other responsibilities. Still, I just run a YouTube channel, not Instagram, not Facebook, not LinkedIn, not at all. I don't know why. And I am a kind of person who goes with
You
the
are
things
not so interested in this.
which I love to do, only then I do. Somebody asked me over Instagram. He connected to me randomly, and when he asked, "What do you do and what is about you?" I told that I'm a YouTuber, and he was like, he was shocked. You don't have any page over Instagram, and you are not on LinkedIn after having 100K subscribers today. I'm like, and he
Mhm.
asked that, why are you not being active on these platforms? I said, I don't feel to. That's it. I
Mhm.
do what I feel.
Yeah.
I do what I
Yeah, this
love.
is what I said that if we are interested in that case, we can do many things. If we are not
Yeah.
interested, then nobody can force us to do that thing.
Absolutely. Or maybe one day I will be there, but right now I'm not feeling it. It's been now 6 months that people are telling me to do, but once I'll get the, feeling or, notion to go over Instagram, LinkedIn, then yes, LinkedIn is a very professional, platform. So I should be there. I would be definitely. But once I'll get the strong vibe, strong feeling, definitely I'll be there then.
Exactly. Hmm.
Okay, great. So, shall we dive into the conversation? Shall we start with our first
Yes.
question? Yeah. Okay. So the first
Okay.
I want to know that what do you do to become emotionally strong?
Oh wow. Okay, last year I was struggling with it. I wanted to be very very strong,
Mm,
because I used to be very emotional fool, you know. If you tell me anything, I used to be like, okay, yes. I used to be very ready for that, like every time. But now, to be more stronger, I listen to Premananji Maharaj ji. And when I listen him, I get all the questions which I really need to get. So I get all the questions and I learn from him that how I can tackle with all the emotions, especially my tears and my bad feelings when I see someone, and like someone is achieving something, and if I'm not achieving that, and if someone is having something, if I'm not having that, so in that case, like, these are kind of feelings, you know. So in these type of feelings, how can I like keep myself positive? So I learn from him. So I listen him all the time whenever I get free time. It's been, I think, 6 months I have been following him.
mm,
Yeah, I do this only, I don't do
great.
anything else. Mhm.
Great. Spiritual things and these type of gurus who are really talking by their heart, they are spreading the wisdom. They are actually helping a lot. My elder
Yes.
sister watches him a lot. She follows him a lot and she watches her. And she accepted him as his guru. Uh,
Mhm.
Sorry, what
Same
happened
here.
to me? She accepted
Yeah,
him as
it
her guru.
happens sometimes. It
Yeah,
happens sometimes.
yeah, yeah, as her guru.
Mhm.
So she watches and she spreads even everything with us too, like whatever she learns from them. Whenever she visits us here, then also she watches his videos
Yeah.
and she shows us too
Now
that
she
this
became
is
habitual. Now
habitual.
she's
Yeah.
habitual. Yeah,
And
that's correct.
the on top of that, we have seen some conspicuous changes
Exactly.
in her way of
Mhm.
living, her way of talking, her way of treating every day,
Yeah.
everyone.
Mhm.
Earlier, she was also kind of person who used to indulge in gossiping and all that, like talking about other people. Nowadays, whenever she has time, she would open the that video on in mobile phone and she would
Whenever.
start watching him. She doesn't talk
Mhm.
about others now. She says, like, when other people are
Yeah.
talking about others bitching or gossiping, she doesn't like that. Earlier, she used to participate
Yes,
in the
yes. It
gossiping. Now she
happens.
doesn't likes. She doesn't like. So
Yeah.
that's the
If I
change.
hmm,
Hmm.
if I tell about myself, previously I used to get hurt easily. If you're
Hmm.
telling if you're telling bad about me, or if you're telling something good which is really required for me, I used to feel, why you are telling me? Yaar? There is no need to get opinions from others. I used to feel like this, and I used to
Hmm.
feel like, why that person is rectifying my mistake? Why that person is telling anything? But now I take everything lightly, and I feel
Yeah.
like, why that person is telling? Is there any requirement to get that opinion? If yes, then I
Hmm.
take it positively. If there is no need to get that, I feel like, okay, let it go.
Hmm. We become
So I
more
feel like this.
optimistic then. We become more
Hmm.
positive. That's a great thing. Okay. The next question I want to ask you, as you share that you started your career in 2010. So you already have a lot of experience, I must say. But I still want to, like, I guess earlier you started offline, but then you switched to online, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know about your online career. Like, how did you start and how did you get your first student?
Okay. It's been okay. If I talk about my career, I started not this career. I started working on YouTube in 2019, I think so. I created my first channel in 2019, but that was vlogging channel. And sometimes I rarely upload some videos on that. But after that, I started my second channel, third channel, fourth channel. This is my fifth channel and last channel. And then I started my making solo videos. I used to create solo videos, and to get more confidence, I started doing that thing. And I used to make that videos, and slowly and gradually I started getting more subscribers and positive comments also. So from those comments, I got that motivation. Wow, they are like appreciating my efforts. So why should I start? Like, I should start doing more things in this way, like online. So I talked to my husband and my brother. Should I start teaching online also? So they suggested me that, yeah, you should. If you can, then you should start. And you should start it free of cost. I said, like, no, I will not serve anything at free of cost, because if you serve anything at free of cost, nobody will give you respect and nobody will take that seriously. So it's better to make some boundaries, like this much you have to pay, then you can get admission, then I will teach you. Then I started. I got my first student, and her name was Monica Garg. I got that. I got her on Instagram. She messaged me, "Ma'am, I want to learn." And then I got her, and after that, I got so many students. I can say like 100+ students I got in that
Mhm.
same month. And that was my luckiest month in my life, that because of her, I got so
Mhm.
many students. And from that, like in 2023, I started teaching online.
Hmm.
So yeah, this is what,
2023.
how I got
Okay.
my, yeah, I started
That's
teaching online.
that's even a great one. Like I must say, it's incredible because uh, as you mentioned that you were not confident. In order to boost your confidence, you first started
Online,
creating
online, yeah.
online. Yeah, online. Yes,
Mhm.
but don't you think that it the social media is nowadays a boon for us? As I started my career over social media, I was totally skeptical, baffled, didn't know where to go, didn't know what to do. But this social media has really helped me, and helped
Yes.
me to start my career and gave me the right direction, just like you. Great one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I talk about my online career, so I give preference to my Facebook page rather than
Okay.
YouTube. I don't give too much important on Facebook and all the things. I just care about my Facebook page, and I do things over there, and I get a student from my Facebook page. So yeah,
Mm.
this is the good thing in my life. So I feel very proud while working online, doing work online, teaching online. Previously, I used to teach offline, as you already know, but it's been, I think, 3 years. I have
Mm.
been teaching online also. So it was different kind of experience at that time when I started my journey
Hmm.
over there. But yeah, now I become like
Wow.
habitual to teach online also. But at that time I was so confused what other will ask at the same point. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, it's not so like difficult if you know the things.
Yeah, it is not. Absolutely. I totally agree. The next question I wanted to ask you, like already you have touched the topic, which is like you worked on your confidence level first by creating videos and all. But still, when we get our first student or when we start it for the very first time, it's like little challenging we feel. So were you very confident when you had your first student in the first class?
Okay, I will start talking about my offline session first, then I will tell about my
Okay.
online classes. So, when I started teaching offline in private school, I used to study over there. So, I started working in that school, in that same school. So, at that time, I like principal, and he was very confident about me. Like, you can do it, try to do it. I was telling sir, no, I can't do it because I get confused while talking English, like while teaching English also. Because grammar, at that time, I was not so aware about all the topics. Sir told me that I will tell you everything. You don't worry and start teaching. I don't know why he was telling me these type of thing, and I started teaching. And from that point, I started learning all the things like basic grammars, which is really very important if you really want to teach students. You must know everything. So I started learning, and then I worked there, I think, a few months, and then I got job in an NGO. So that was the NGO where I used to work as an educator. I used to teach there. So from there also I learned many things, and I worked there for 5 years, and then I got married. And then after 2 years, I think I restarted my career offline. And then it's been 3 years. I have been teaching English online also. So when I got my first student online, at that time I was thinking like, I don't know about them. where do they belong, what do they
Mhm.
ask, so I was a little bit confused about it and worried about it, then what they will like ask me. And then I started teaching to those students. In that first batch I got, I think, 20 student. In my second batch I got 22 or something students. So two batches I started in that early age, you know in 2023. So I was so happy, you can't imagine how much I was happy at that time. And I started teaching. So I feel like, Mansi, if you don't know, if you stuck somewhere, you learn things from them also. So don't worry about it. Be
Mhm.
confident and start teaching. And my mama, and she is illiterate, she was guiding me at that time. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it. Don't worry. Think about the God and start doing. Start teaching. So I started teaching, and I faced that I did not face any kind of issue, any kind of problem while teaching online. And whatever they were asking me, I was able to tell them everything, because in
Mhm.
grammar I can say I'm quite good. But in
Mhm.
speaking is a different part, in grammar is a different part. So I have been learning grammar since my early age, like when I was in third and fourth standard. So I know all the things, not all the things, nobody can know all the things, so I know so many things. But teaching online, it was very quite difficult for me at that time when I started, but slowly and gradually I found it very easy. And
Mm.
now it became my habit, and I feel very relaxed and very proud and very confident also while teaching online. So yeah, this is how
Wow.
I started.
I really appreciate your journey and the efforts and everything you have done so far, which shows that you were ready to face the challenges. You were feeling underconfident. You had the fear, how would I do that if I forget something, if they ask me something? And these are the normal and common doubts and questions we have. But I'm glad to know that you got in your first batch these many students. So it means you provide group sessions, right?
Solo also, one-on-one classes also, and group classes also.
Okay, because
Yes,
I go mostly with the one-on-one sessions
one-on-one.
mostly, but now I am planning to go with group classes, but not like
But I
many students, only
literally,
with
if
four,
Mhm.
at least
Okay.
four students. Yeah.
No, at that time I don't know. If you ask me how did you get those much student, I would not have any answer. I don't know. That was the
Mhm.
God gifted. They were God gifted, and I don't know about them. How did I get them? What was the reason? What I posted over there? I did not share any kind of story or anything. I want to teach you. No. Suddenly I started getting.
Wow, wow. It means you just believed in
Oh,
yourself, and
one more thing that
Mhm. Yeah,
continue,
I want to
continue.
appreciate that your mother and principal, because I believe in angels, because angels come in your way in your life and they show you the right direction which you
Yeah.
should be doing, because they believe in you first and then you listen to them attentively and then you believe in yourself and you go ahead. Your principal asked you that you have the potential caliber to teach and I would be there to help you if you get stuck
Mm.
or if you feel that you don't know anything. Similarly, your mother motivated you a lot to start your career in the same way. The same experience I had, it's not like my known anybody, known, no. Any a tutor, Nanda Kumar, I guess you know that he is on Instagram. He's on English Yari now, I guess, on English Yari. Earlier, he was on Clappingo. That time I was a learner, like I started my
Mhm.
speaking journey and practicing over clapping go. So one day, one fine day, Nandakumar sir said me and asked me to start teaching. He said, why are you not teaching, why are you just learning?
Yeah.
I said, no, I am not perfect, I'm not good, I'm
Mm.
not like this. I had a lot of doubts. He said, no, you are good, you are just doubting yourself. And I took really very seriously that. And just like you, I didn't,
Okay.
ask anybody, didn't post anything that I am starting my career or I want to teach. No, the
Mhm.
same video somebody watched, and I remember
Okay.
my first student. He is from India, but he was living in the USA. He was struggling with English, like
I
he was
also have the
working
same
there.
kind of NRI student.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so he was working there, but he was struggling with English while communicating with the clients and all. So then he connected to me, and his name is Sanjeev. I still remember. He connected to me and I started my career with him like this. So I always appreciate angels too, which come in our
So,
way and push us forward.
okay. So, which type of difficulties did you face while like starting your career in this way?
I don't remember it vividly, like actually what happened, but yes, I was a little nervous. But the
Hmm.
thing is that I didn't start with grammar and all. I made clear that I am not very good at teaching grammatical patterns and fundamentals, and I don't
Okay.
enjoy. I usually do the things which I enjoy. I still not teach
Hmm.
grammar patterns. In my one on one sessions, they are
Yeah.
like for communication, for conversation that you can talk to people. I focus on the spoken
Hmm.
English directly, not the grammar patterns and all, because
You know,
I
there are
feel
two.
different things,
Uh-huh.
yes. But I feel that
Hmm.
for on grammar patterns on every topic, there are hundreds of videos are available over YouTube. If somebody is very serious, anybody who want to master grammatical patterns and feels that he is lacking in something can go and watch and then can learn. Even many people are teaching them directly in Hindi too. So this is very easy
Oh,
for you to just pick those
in
videos.
very bad matter. This
No,
is very
like
bad
if
matter.
the person is
Hmm.
like just a beginner, he doesn't understand anything or he wants, then I don't take their classes because I am working with the person who is able to understand and ready to speak.
Hmm.
Because English to English, I am going to work on their communication skills, not fundamentals and grammatical patterns. And I also don't believe Hindi to English, but we don't have any option. If the person is just zero, if the person understands only Hindi, then they have to go. There is no other option. So I just focus on that part. I'm still not teaching fundamentals and grammatical patterns. So it was not difficult for me that much. Little bit
Hmm.
hesitation was there, but when I started teaching, then I prepared already like the notes and everything, what I'm going to teach the topic. So the topic was familiar to me, the things were familiar. I started with the familiar things, I still do that. So it was not that much difficult. And when I started, even I started enjoying, and that is why this one thing came to me that this is what I can do. This is what I meant for. This is how I realized that this is the right path for me.
As you told that you don't teach grammar, I also don't teach ABC of grammar, because these are the two ways to teach English. One, which we were taught in our school, is like
Mhm.
subject. English, we used to consider it as subject only,
Yeah.
right? So they used to teach like this is the grammar part. You have to do it because you have to get the marks, good marks.
Hmm.
And how I teach, I don't teach like proper grammar.
Hmm.
I polish all the things, because if you have doubt, then you are not going to speak confidently. So I polish all the things to make them confident. And then after, I try to make them understand according to the situation. So
Hmm.
if they know the situation, in which situation what they can use, so I teach them according to that. So it is
Hmm.
very good method by which they can learn any language. And if you
Hmm.
learn a proper grammar, you may forget all the things which you have already in your mind, you know. So I
Absolutely.
also don't
Absolutely.
follow this method,
Great. That's
grammatical method.
great.
Mhm.
Yeah, their fundamentals are also polished and they become confident about it. Their self doubt gets vanished. Okay. Next, I want to know as a tutor, how do you enhance or what do you do to enhance your skills?
Enhance my skills. I don't do anything.
Okay.
I really don't do anything. As you know, I'm a homemaker also. I'm mother too. And simultaneously, I do these things also. So I don't get that much time in which I can do work for me. So whatever I do, I just take sessions, I just take classes. In that, how much I get knowledge from others, or how can I use my knowledge, I do that thing only. But yeah, I really want to do more things which I really need to learn. But now, for this time, I don't have time to learn. So I don't do anything. I don't put extra efforts. Yeah, I just listen sometimes and nothing more.
Pretty understandable. Pretty understandable. As a mother, as a tutor, as you have a lot of other responsibilities. So, pretty understandable that you don't get much free time. At the same time, you are also a human being. So, you also need to take a little rest too. So, it's not like 24
Yeah.
hours you are just working. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So
Mhm.
I want to know that is there anything you feel that you are still lacking behind?
Yeah, seriously.
What
Seriously.
is?
And that question is related to that previous one because, as I told you, that there are many things which I really need to learn. And one of
Mm,
them is vocabulary. You know, I
mm,
have been learning English since my childhood. And I
mm,
came across so many new words and I have there in my mind. But my tongue doesn't support me. Really. I am unable to use them in my communication, in my speaking. I don't know what is
mm,
the reason, but I really want to learn it. This is my basic need, I can say, because when you use advanced words, advanced
mm.
vocabulary, you can give a good impact to others, you know. So I
Mm.
really want to do the same, but
Okay.
I don't know when it will be possible for me to use
Mm,
my those vocabulary which I have already learned, what are already there in my mind, but I don't know when
mm.
it will happen. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
when
what
we
I really
listen
need to
to
do.
many people, or when we read a lot, or when we even meet people, talk to people on a regular basis, we get a lot of words. They get imprinted in our
Mhm.
subconscious mind over time when you hear them again and again. But it is just, yeah, I can resonate with it. It's difficult to, use them while speaking. And this is something which every learner will be able to resonate, because every learner, I believe, is learning a lot of words and writing down in them in their notebooks, in their
Mhm.
diaries, but they are not able to use efficiently, and they want to sound sophisticated. Everybody wants that, and I believe it
Mhm.
takes time. It really takes time.
Yeah.
And as you don't get
Mhm.
free extra time to put efforts, that is why maybe you are struggling a bit. Otherwise,
And one
you
more
can
reason
just
is
when
there.
you make a lot of sentences and you practice, then it
Mhm.
comes automatically. Yeah.
Mhm. I get tired, so that's why I don't want to do more. I can
Mm.
do, anybody can do. If you
Anybody,
have
yeah.
that gut feeling to do
Mm,
more, then you can do. But if you don't want to do, then nobody can force you and nobody can teach you all the things. So yeah,
agree,
that's why now
totally
I don't want
agree.
to give extra time to myself.
Now, yes, you have touched
Yes.
the word which is gut feeling. That is my next question. What do you understand
Okay.
by the word gut feeling, and do you believe always your gut feeling?
Yeah, I really believe in it because okay, gut feeling arise from your subconscious processing of information and experiences
Experience. Hmm.
rather than your conscious, because if we learn things like while watching, like unwillingly we are learning things every day, we learn things but we are not aware about them, so we can't use them. As I told you that I have so many vocabulary here, but still I'm not able to use them because they are not in my subconscious mind. So if you have the things in your subconscious mind, then you have that gut feeling that anywhere, anyhow, I can use it confidently without
Hmm.
without having any hesitation and all the things.
Hmm.
So that is called your gut feeling, you know. But if you have doubt about your knowledge, then that is called that you don't have proper knowledge, and
Hmm.
you might stuck somewhere if you are going to use that, because willingly you are not forcing yourself to use that, to learn that, to keep in your subconscious mind. So if you really want to have that gut feeling, you have to do things with your subconscious mind, then you can be
Hmm.
more confident enough about that particular things.
Hmm.
Yeah, then you will automatically get that gut feeling. Now I can make that decision, I can go anywhere, and without any help, without anybody, I can reach anywhere, I can do things, I can teach online also. As I am teaching online, I have that gut feeling, I can do it. Yeah, if you ask me anything, I'll have the answer because I know how to tackle with all the type of problem, because I have been teaching for a very long time. So I have experience, so because of that experience, I have that gut feeling that I
Hmm.
can do it easily. So
Yeah,
that is called gut feeling according to me. What about your gut
absolutely.
feeling?
Yeah, same experience I feel. And I also believe in my gut feeling and intuitions. Whatever intuition I get, whatever gut feeling I get, I go with it. I strongly believe in it. As a strong believer of the universe, so sometimes I feel whatever is your gut feeling, because you, when you are into some kind of practices, are becoming trying. I'm not saying that I'm very pure soul, but I'm trying every day. So I feel I am, for me, it is mandatory to feel positive. For me, it is mandatory to accept myself as that, yes, I am a pure soul for myself. I don't consider for others if they are not ready to. But for me, at least I am. For me, at least my gut feeling, intuition, and my positivity and my soul helps me a lot to grow in life and stay positive, stay connected, and like we discussed, emotionally strong, mentally strong. It really helps me a lot. So I strongly believe in it, and I listen to my gut feeling and intuitions already. In, if just not about me only, around like my surroundings also, if somebody is close to me and if they are taking any step or if they are changing and altering their career, they often ask me my opinion. They often, because they also believe in
You
my,
also believe in your gut feeling,
yeah,
yeah, gut
yeah,
feelings.
yeah.
Yes.
My
If we
friends
give
from,
importance,
hmm,
hmm,
my friends
continue.
from school and college, they also, whenever they are changing, or whenever they face something in the office, then also they ask me like, this happened, should I respond like this, should I respond like this, what do you think, what would be the, we would be in that person's mind, why the person said these things to me, like that. They believe that because they are into the kind of environment where they don't get much free time, so they can read intellectual books or spiritual books or non-fiction. They are just working all the time, then they get free time, so they just get rest and all, and few are just preparing for like RAS, IAS and all that. So they are reading their syllabus books, not these kind of books. But I am into that kind of genre where I am able to understand actually human behavior, and nowadays I'm working on the mindset and the brainstorming and then
Okay.
neuroscience also a bit. So that is why they
Mhm.
believe, and that is why they ask me about my
Yeah, I
advice.
also believe in it. I also believe in it. And when you have believe in yourself, then you can do good things. If you
Hmm.
doubt, every time you doubt on you, then you are not going to make any decision. Even you can't give any good advice to any other person. You
Hmm.
have believe in you. That's why they love to ask the questions. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No,
So
I'm not
believing in you is really.
certified in anything. I want to clear here, like for the audience, that I'm not certified even in spoken English, communication, or I guess in anything. But I am the person who is always fosters the kind of learning attitude, and I'm really grateful to the social media. It is boon I consider, and I learn everything from there. There is no certificate, but I learn and then I try to spread that. That's all.
Okay, as you tell about as you talked about certificates, so is it really necessary?
I don't know, but I don't go with it. I'm not even planning to do something. I'm like, if
Yeah,
somebody will believe me, I'll try my level best to deliver the right content. That's it.
yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, the next question I want to know that who is your inspiration?
Oh wow. Hmm. During Corona time, I was very
Hmm.
depressed. I was very sad at that moment. I used to feel like I have became a typical homemaker, which I really don't want to be. And I wanted to do something which I really which I used to do earlier. So at that time, and I was living 24/7 in home, and I started watching some content on YouTube, especially. I think on TikTok. Yeah, I started
Okay.
following some people on TikTok, and then after that, I started watching some content on YouTube. Then I got some people like
Hmm.
Kanchan Kesri. I started watching her. You know, I started watching her, especially her daughter. She inspired me a lot. And I can say she is the only motivation for me. Cause of her, cause of Advita, I am here. I used to watch her a lot, and I got chance to meet her face to face. I met her 3 times or 2 times, I think so. Face
Oh.
to face. I talked to her, and I have selfies. I took selfie also. So I was listening her carefully. I used to go to meet her because I wanted to listen her only. And I used to think like, if she can do, my son can also do. But first of all, I need to do all the things. Then I can motivate my children. So now she's motivating me. I can also motivate my children. If I start doing the things as like her. So she's my main and big motivation because of her, because of Advita Kesri. I am
Mm-hmm.
here. I'm also doing the good things. I can say I'm so happy with it. I'm so certified, you know.
Great.
Mhm.
That's really
Yeah.
great.
So that is,
Amazing.
and there are so many. There are so many. My mother is also my big motivation. My husband is also. There are so many. But if I talk about this profession, so that is the one. Because of
Hmm.
her, I'm here.
Hmm,
And she's very
that's really
younger, like very small. She's I think nine
yeah.
years old,
Yeah,
9 or 8 years
absolutely.
old. Yeah, she is
Mm.
my motivation.
So inspiring.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. Now I just the last question. That is not exactly question. I just want to
Mhm.
hear any piece of advice for me or for my audience if you can share.
Not for you. Not for
Why?
you.
Why
Yeah, I
not?
can. No, 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 no. Yeah, if I say something like there are so many people, those who really want to learn so many things. I'm not talking about English only. There are so
Hmm.
many things in which say they are interested to learn. So, but sometimes while watching others, they get that motivation and inspiration that I can also do the same. Once they start doing the same thing, they feel like, no, it's so boring. I can't do it. But if you really want to do the same thing which others are doing, you have to give proper time. You have to do practice a lot. You have to put your effort to do things, to learn things. Then you can definitely be like others. If you are not able to be like others, you can be more than that person. You can be less than that person, but you can be something if you do hard work. So believe in you. You can also do the things as like others are doing, but you have to do things. You have to believe in you. Then believing in us, it's really very like good things. So
Absolutely.
this is
Believe
what
in
I
yourself.
wanted to say.
That is
Mhm.
the piece of advice, guys, for you who are watching the video. That is, believe in yourself. And we both are the live
Mhm.
example of it. I believed in myself and I
Yeah,
still do.
and same
And
here.
that is why I am this kind of person. And I have changed a lot. Not changed, I have improved a lot.
No, no, you have changed and improved a lot in a positive way.
Yeah.
Changing in a positive way. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because I have been following you. When you started your channel, in which year?
August 2022.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? August. I also started
2022.
in 2022. I uploaded in my first video in 2022 or 2020. Like, I'm not sure because I have opened so many channels. Now that's why I
Hmm.
got confused. Yeah. But okay, that's good. You are working so good. And congratulations for your 100K subscribers.
Thank you. Thank you
And
so
hope you
much.
get more and more very soon.
I wish the same for you. You are, whatever you are doing, just keep doing that. Keep rocking, keep shining, and keep spreading the positivity and knowledge around you. Which can, if no matter how many people are watching it, if you are able to change even five people's life, five people's journey, you are making
Yeah,
good and they
that
are
is
able
enough.
to get job, that is what I believe in it.
Mhm.
And
Yes, yes, yes.
that's again inspirational thing that you opened five channels. It shows that how relentless you are, how
But Facebook
laborious
page
you
only one.
are.
Facebook, if
Mm,
I talk about my Facebook, that is the only one. And that is
okay.
running very well. Yeah, I love that page.
Yeah,
Hmm.
sometimes there is something which we love a lot. Like I love my YouTube channel a lot. I have only one platform where I'm
That is
working.
working, that's why.
Yeah. I'm not on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, but I would be there. But
I
this is
also,
like my
yeah.
baby I started with and all. But I would
Mhm.
be there soon, yes. And I guess you are more connected to your Facebook page, which really makes
Yes, yes,
a sense
yes.
to me. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm able to get it. Yeah. Okay, then we can wind the session. It's already going to end in just in just
Okay,
a
thank you,
few seconds.
Rashmi. It was really very nice session with you. Thank you so much for inviting me on your channel. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Have a good
likewise.
day.
I had a I had a very great session with you. I loved it a lot, loved talking to you. And I would love to connect again sometime. I'll
Same here,
share
same
more
here.
things. Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah, I
much
will
for your
also try to
precious
connect
time.
with you for my channel. One day
Sure.
you will have to come on my channel.
Sure, sure, sure. I would love to do that. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Have a
Rajni.
great
Bye
day
bye.
ahead.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Bye
Have a great
bye.
day.
Yeah.
Bye.
You too.
Bye bye.